At the age of 77, James Walkus is still going strong. He started commercial fishing at the age of 15, and he's been incredibly successful.
I love it. The fish are so smart. You see them and you wonder if you're going to catch them. I just like the challenge in catching fish, trying to figure out the tide, when the fish will be there and where will they go next. Every year you think you're going to outsmart them, but boy, they know a lot better than we do sometimes.
But James's story is not just about fishing, it's about building a business. And for James, that meant buying and building boats, lots of them. His first boat was an old 20-foot skiff, a rowboat that the cannery let him use after he patched it up. The first week he made $250, so he turned around and bought another boat with a motor for $450, and so it began.
The first boat, it leaked like a basket. I had to bail it twice a day just to keep it afloat, but I loved it. The fourth boat was my pride and joy for 3 years. It didn't leak. It was 5 years old. I didn't think I needed another boat again for the rest of my life. I thought that was going to be a real keeper.
But then he discovered seine boats.
My second year seining, I went back to the boat builder that built my first one and ordered a second seiner, quite a bit larger. And from then on, every 2-3 years, I was building 1 or 2 boats in the same year.
Soon he had 19 seiners, enough to fill this harbor.
I counted 16 boats at this harbor, and at one point I owned 19 seiners and 3 gill netters. I had more boats than there's moored here at present.
He still has 7 seiners and 2 gill netters. 9 months ago, he took delivery of this $9 million 104-footer with another one on the way. James believes his faith drives his success, so he's helped to build 3 churches and hired dozens of students to help pay their college tuition. And since he started seining, he's gone food fishing every year for his community.
Usually end of July, first part of August for sockeye. Then I go out in the fall for chum salmon, like I did yesterday and the day before. So we unloaded today approximately 50,000 pounds.
He's not about to retire anytime soon.
My next birthday in February, I'll be 77, and I would love to fish for another 8 to 10 years, if it's possible.
It all boils down to this.
That's my life. I couldn't even begin to think of doing anything else for a career. I love my life. I wouldn't change it for anything.